stay on her. I don't know why you can put me down. Shit, I am the shit.
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This from my city, yeah, this from my team. If you talking, it's how to me nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion. The game is in trouble, I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle, I got it for real. Still keep me going, I wake up and hustle, you won't see me buckle, I've been in the field. Man of the town, you been in your fields, I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty, either that or your tragedy, we shutting everything down. I've been hot like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents, this mine, the moment is run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some, the skill is bar one, y'all done, the game in the coffin. Referee screen, rest in peace, and think twice if you next to me, it's West. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. It's our repetition, I'm stacking these trophies, I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor, I give you the vision. Up early morning, enough of the sleeping. My life is a dream, but you wishing you lived it. Haters get livid, my pocket's Pacific, that's deep if you get it. So Tempur-Pedic, I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing, I'm hearing these tickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow, a new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion, I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while, got a ring and a crown. That's the bling with the blow, what the team is about. Champions, you can tell by the ambience of this sound. Referee screen, rest in peace, and think twice if you never see me, it's no doubt. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion.
Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Now, unfortunately, didn't get to go yesterday. Internet was acting up. I had to call Spectrum. Spectrum had to make a visit to the Hinks household. That's okay. I'm right now. Matter of fact, they're trying to convince me to increase the speed if need be. But nonetheless, we had to get the thing together. So I didn't get to go yesterday. My appointment is supposed to be about 5 o'clock, right? Usually take about an hour, they said. So I'm thinking I'm going to have time. 5 o'clock hit, 6 o'clock hit. They give me a call. We running behind. He didn't get here until damn near 6:30. I'm sorry, 7 o'clock, close to 7:30. So right then and there, I said, I ain't going to be able to do my show. It's unfortunate I wasn't able to do it yesterday. It happens. But I sit there and said to myself, I can't let my folks go without a show. So I'm doing double duty today. Y'all be patient with me. Y'all gonna have the blessings from me. Your boy got a long night ahead of him. But for y'all, it's well worth it. And that's what I'm going to do. So with that being said, I'm doing my sports recap, a.k.a. NFL Roundtable today. We got a lot to talk about. Late on tonight, I got King's Talk on the Little Peef Network. So after I do this show, later tonight, I'm going to take a shower, freshen up, do what I got to do, get ready for King Talk. Shout out to JR and the crew. But there's so much sports we had to talk about today. So much sports. I couldn't put that show off. I couldn't sit there and say, I'm going to do the show next week. I couldn't do it. Had too much to talk about. A lot of news in NFL. A lot of news in the WNBA. A lot of news happening in the NBA. Got a lot going on. A whole lot going on. With that being said, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. See, we got a lot of folks in the bill right now. I appreciate every last one of you guys who are here to hang out with me tonight. I appreciate every last one of you guys who are here, but do me a solid. Everybody here, take a moment and hit that like button. It doesn't cost you a thing but a little bit of time. A little bit of time, that's it. Take the little bit of time.
What's the goddamn button?
That's right. Y'all heard what Ming said. You heard what Carter said. Hit the button. Hit that dag button for me. I appreciate that. Every last one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for rocking me. Let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but we got to talk about that. But the Caitlin Clark thing and Angel Reese. Boy, this is an ongoing battle. And it seems like it's going to be an ongoing battle for a long time. So y'all might as well get comfortable with it. Y'all might as well have fun with it. If you're into sports, you might as well talk about it. Even if you're not into sports, you may want to mention, say, hey, what's happening? Now, I was watching on Fox the other day. Yesterday, matter of fact. And Shady, Sean McCoy, former running back for Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia, Tampa Bay, and a variety of other teams. He made a statement, and I don't agree with a whole lot of statements that man made. I ain't gonna front. But he made a statement that I can 100% agree with. And his statement was, I think Angel Reese is jealous of Caitlin Clark. I thought about it. Didn't think long. Because he's 100% correct, in my opinion. I can't argue against it. Every time Angel Reese gets the opportunity to talk about it, she talks about it. Why? She made a statement. It's not just Caitlin Clark. She's part of the reason why the audiences are getting a few more eyes on the WNBA is because of her. Angel Reese, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not because of you. Angel Reese, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You getting 12 rebounds and 5 points is not the reason why cats are watching, men are watching, more women are. You're not. Just like in the NBA. If a guy's only scoring 10 points and 10 nobody's watching him. Nobody's watching NBA because of Draymond Green, because that's pretty much what Angel Reese is. She's the female version of Draymond Green. Now, it may be some LSU fans out there that doesn't agree with me. It may be some Chicago Sky fans who doesn't agree with me. It may be fans of WNBA who doesn't agree with me. It may be fans of basketball who just doesn't agree. And I'm okay with that. Please put in the comments. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If y'all agree with me, cool. If you don't agree with me, I'm cool with that too. You're not going to hurt Ink's feelings. I promise you not. Now, you know what will hurt my feelings? If you don't hit that goddamn like button. Put the goddamn button. That right there will hurt my feelings. If you don't hit that goddamn like button, that'll hurt my feelings. So if you want to hurt my feelings, don't hit that like button. No, even if you want to hurt me, hit the like button. If you don't want to hurt my feelings, I need you to hit the like button. If you agree with me, hit the like button. If you don't agree with me, hit the like button. Hit the button. Hit that. Push the goddamn button. Hit the goddamn button. I need that. I appreciate that. I don't ask for a lot of super chat. I don't ask for no cash app. It'd be nice if I get them. I'm not going to turn them away. I won't reject them. I will greatly appreciate them. I promise you, and I will let you know I do. But what I appreciate even more is something that's only going to cost you time. Please don't make me send the sheriff at your door. Please don't make me get a court order, because I will be hitting the down to the courthouse, say, hey, such didn't hit that like button. What the hell's wrong? I need for you to send her paperwork and say, hit the goddamn button. Make sure you hit that like button every time he can go live. But let's keep going. As far as what shape, I can't go against it. I do detect a little jealousy. I do detect a little envy. Matter of fact, there's a lot of veterans in the WNBA that had a little envy, a little jealousy, and they felt some type of way because about Caitlin Clark. Look here, let me say this. Caitlin Clark is perfect for the WNBA. I don't give a damn what color she is. I don't care. Color has nothing to do with how good that young lady is. That young lady just good. That young lady will pull up from wherever. Has nothing to do with because she white. Nothing to do with her color. It's because she good. Whatever talents her parents blessed her with, they blessed her. Whatever skill she acquired in her time getting better, playing ball, and whatever, she got it. This ain't got nothing to do with her color. Now, people say, well, they gave her more attention because you. Okay, maybe so. That could be the case. Because please believe you me, in the NBA, our white brothers and sisters, our white brothers ain't getting attention like they probably would like to get. And they can sit there and say, oh, they getting all the attention because they're black. They could probably make that stance. Or maybe just because they that good. Maybe just that good. It is what it is. So, guys, let them have one or two. You know what we're doing? The major sports that we love to play, watching, and participate in, basketball and football. Brothers dominate 80% of the NFL. 80%. Come on, man. The young lady's good, man. Let's keep it on. I don't care what color this young lady is. I care less. If she good, she good. She good for the game. Let her be good for the game. But Angel Reese getting in the feelings, man, and every time she can take a chance, take a shot at the young lady. For what? Let me tell you what Caitlin Carter ain't doing. She don't give a damn about Angel Reese. Angel Reese ain't out there on Twitter going and taking shots at that girl. But guess who he is? Angel goddamn Reese. Anytime she get a moment, she gonna take shots. And even when she try to cut short beats her, we know what she's doing. She being petty. You got some young ladies just won't be petty and shit. That's what she being. She being real petty with it. Now, saying, because guess what? Let the girl have the attention. We all gonna benefit. It ain't just like one person gonna benefit. No. Now, only person gonna individually benefit, endorsements. But Angel, you got a whole McDonald's commercial. Man, you got Reese Puffs, Reese cereals, whatever, Reese Cup cereals. You got endorsements. You got your own podcast. You got a clothing line that provide you with nice clothes. You out there with every black celebrity out there. They got you going to the basketball games, the football game. Man, come on. Hey, why are you feeling some type of way, man? Why? It's not that serious. But every time you get an opportunity, you try to down this young lady. And this young lady gonna help you get the bag. You always talk about we want the money. We need to be getting paid like this. Well, guess what? You need superstars. Multiple superstars. A variety of superstars. Different nationality of superstars. So let this girl be a superstar. Don't be hating on her like that. You act like she took your man. Did Caitlin take your man? Is that what it is, Angel? Did Caitlin take your man? Is that what the animosity is building from? Caitlin Clark took your goddamn man from you? I don't know. That's what it seemed like. That's what it be like. Look here. When you produce a stats like this, 20, 10, and 10. Come on, man. Let's see this again. 20, 10, and 10. 20 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. She get many rebounds as you are, Angel. But she's scoring double your amount of points, double your amount of assists, maybe even triple. I don't know how many assists you average again. So she's outshining your ass and still getting the right stat in the right column of the W column. She getting a check mark for the win. So she doing all that plus getting the win. Angel, you getting yours and losing. I seen highlights. You missing layups. You missing jump shots. You know what I'm saying? You was in the 3-on-3 looking bad, Angel. I ain't gonna front. But you think you are part of the reason why people watch it. No, ma'am, you're not. And if they are, they looking at you because you're a nice looking woman. Other than that, your game ain't like that. Your game is not. You're a beautiful young lady. Well put together young lady. Nice looking young lady. Not a big fan of your goddamn attitude, but you a nice, a soft on the eyes looking woman. There's nothing wrong with that. So if they look at you because you're a beautiful woman, so be it. Maybe that's what you mean. You bringing eyes to the, okay, because you're a nice looking woman, cool. Yeah, I give you one thing, y'all better. You're better looking than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark don't look like nothing to me. She's a plain looking. So if I had to pick between you and her, I'm going with you, Angel Reese. That's the only thing you got over that woman. Other than that, you got a lot of work to do. You got a lot of catching up to do. I said I want to go long about this. Somehow, some way, I'm about 10 minutes in talking about this craziness. Let me say this one last thing. Angel, this rivalry y'all got is really good for the game. It's really bringing attention. Just don't try to bring that negative attention by what you was doing. You flopping. Look, that wasn't really flaming fair. I know some people saying, well, it depends on the angle you look at it. Man, she's flop. She out there looking like LeBron James. Shout out to LeBron James. No ill will for LeBron James. No hate on LeBron James. LeBron James is an old goat. Great player. But she out there looking like him. Flopping, throwing your hands up in the air like that girl really hurts you like that. Don't do that. Angel, you're better than that. Don't call your inner LeBron James out for that flopping you doing. Now, when that girl choked you out last season, you didn't jump up ready to fight her. When that girl drug your ass down to the ground, you didn't jump up all ready to fight, ready to push and shove. No, you jumped there, walked away. Like Draymond. He didn't when Meta World Peace jumped up and got with him. You didn't notice Draymond didn't get bad with him. Oh, they know who to get bad with and who not. Oh, I'm gonna get bad with old soft ass, tenderfoot Caitlin Clark. I'm gonna get bad with her. But let one of them old bruising ass heifers like Brittany Griner. You ain't gonna jump bad with that big heifer. You ain't gonna be real jump up ready to knuckle up, go from the shoulder with her. You're gonna stand the hell down and walk to your corner and complain about getting fouled hard. That's what you're gonna do. But you're not gonna jump up like you're ready to go knuckle up. You're not doing that. So you can jump bad with this young lady, but you ain't gonna jump bad with them other ones. I understand. I see what's going on. Come on, tough girl. But let me say this one last thing. You got an opportunity for being like the next Magic and Bird. Now, of course, you got to get to some NBA championships and you got to win a few. Both of y'all. Caitlin, you got to win some. Angel Reese, you got to win some. Because those dudes was Hall of Fame winners. They weren't just going there and just make it to the playoff and that's it. No, they winning. They winning titles. The Lakers and Boston, they ran the 80s. And you could be the next Magic and Bird. But you got to get to that pedestal of winning titles. You got to. You want to get more money? Keep producing. Keep bringing eyes to the game. And y'all gonna get some money. I don't know about you ever getting NBA money now. That probably won't happen. But you're gonna get a nice salary. You can get a nice salary if y'all keep doing what y'all got to do. With that being said, I need for y'all to do one thing right now. Take the time out.
Push the goddamn button.
Push that goddamn button. Hit that like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It doesn't cost you a thing. Hit that like button. Let's keep going. Because we had some NFL contracts that were signed between yesterday and today. We had some NFL contracts being signed as of yesterday and today. So we're going to start off with the San Francisco. My man, I like this linebacker. Fred Warner. San Francisco linebacker signed a 3-year contract extension worth $63 million. $56 million of it was guaranteed. I like Fred Warner. I think he's a great linebacker. Would love to have him on the Chicago Bears. I promise you I would. But I think he's a great linebacker. Played at BYU back in the days. But he's 28 years old, got him a 3-year contract. So congratulations to that young brother, man, for getting this contract. But not only that, another deal was signed, and that was with Bird. The Birds signed my man to a 2-year extension, $35 million. Turley. Congratulations to him. I was happy to see that. Well deserved. Great payout for my man. Now I ain't gonna say he's a young man. He ain't young. he got a lot of seasoning on him, but that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? He's still a great player. Glad to see that he got his money. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to see these young bloods get their money, get their pay. Like I said, he got a 2-year extension. Added 2 years extension. He got a $33.5 million guarantee. He's 32 years old. But we all know in offensive line years are still young. You can see them guys playing up to late 30s, early 40s. They can do that, right? Because they built for this. They built for that. So, we signed him to a 2-year deal. He already had, I think, 1 year left on his deal anyway. So right now we got him for 3 years. That'll be good. So then our young offensive lineman that we drafted as the last season and this season, they're going to have the opportunity to learn from a veteran, a great player such as my man Tooney. So shout out to the Chicago Bears for making that deal. I think it was a great deal to be made. We needed offensive line help to block for Caleb Williams, and we got some veteran offensive linemen. We got some young offensive line we drafted out of Boston College. I appreciate that. We had, like I said, we got the one from last season already. So every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. But with that being said, we're going to keep going. Because now we need to talk about this NBA. Ignite TV, what's going on, big brother? Hopefully all is well with you. It's been a while since you've been over here, but I'm glad to see you, brother. I promise you. Let's get to the NBA. Playoff starts tonight. The Western Conference starts off tonight with the Oklahoma City Thunder going against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think it's going to be a great matchup. 2 great young players come out the West, and Anthony Davis and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 great young players. MVP type candidates. Man, I'm glad to see these young bloods, man, starting to take over and step up in NBA. And these are two of the best of the best. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an MVP candidate. In my opinion, probably should win the MVP this season. Had a great season, did everything he had to do to help his team win, and did that. Had a tough series against the Denver Broncos, a former champion in the NBA, and against a former MVP. But they was able to prevail. And that game we seen the other night, I don't know if y'all got the opportunity to see it. It wasn't even close. Sunday, it was a blowout. By halftime, they was out of here. They were just going through the motions. And with the Thunder, they said, hey, guys, we're still leading by the third quarter. I ain't playing the fourth. Ain't no need. Ain't no need of playing in the fourth quarter. We're going to let y'all rest. Get ready for this Minnesota series. My man B Smooth said, he coming through. He said, I like the Wolves at 6. You can't go wrong with either one. I know that's right, big brother. But let me say this. As far as my pick to make it to the NBA title game, it's still alive with the Thunder. Now, again, I admit I was wrong on Boston Celtics. I was wrong. I thought they were going to go back-to-back. They didn't come through. So now I'm riding with the Oklahoma City Thunder to be in the title game. That was my other pick for the West. I'm still riding with them. Matter of fact, I'm going to call an audible. I'm going to go with the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their first title. Oklahoma City Thunder for the title. That's what I'm going with. I think it'd be the Knicks and the Thunder and for the NBA championship. That's my pick. That's what I'm going with, guys. Matter of fact, I got a small wager with my coworker. I can't speak. I'm sorry, guys. With my coworker, we bet a lunch, $20 lunch, and I took the Knicks. He's got the Celtics. Speaking of the Knicks, my man Sharon, aka Sharon, Mr. Bracey, comes through with the wildest wake-up show. He said, "Let's go Knicks." I don't give a damn about the damn Pacers. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the fighting Spike Lees. Shout out to the fight Spike Lees, man. Look here. I don't know if y'all remember back in the days, I want to say about 9-3. Y'all remember that playoff series with the Knicks and the Pacers? That was some great series in the early 90s. Great series. Because I don't know if y'all remember. They always show that clip when Reggie Miller talked about somebody choking. He was playing against the Knicks. And guess who we talking to? My man Spike Lee. He was taunting them. In 30 seconds, my man scored 8 points. Reggie Miller scored 8 points. Let me say Reggie Miller. The Pacers scored 8 points in 30 seconds to win that game. Great series, man. Knicks, Pacers, great series. And I still think it's going to be a great series. Now, my man B. Smooth said 5. The Knicks in 5. Well, y'all ain't got no faith in Halliburton, do you? I don't blame it. I don't either. I know that as far as the NBA, they wrote an anonymous article saying he's overrated. Now, I can't fight you. I can't fight you. He may be overrated. You know what I'm saying? I like his game. 6'6", small forward type player. He does a little bit of everything besides play point guard. He's tough, though. I can't give him too much grief. Is he overrated? Probably, but he's still tough, man. But I'm going with the Knicks. Like Sharon said, let's go Knicks. Let's go. My brother's a Knicks fan, so let's go Knicks. I'm rooting for the Knicks and the Thunder. It ought to be a great series, man. I can't wait. NBA Finals starts, I think, June the 5th. But before we get to the NBA Finals, we got to get through these conference championship games. So with that being said, let's go to the other side. Talk about the series that they had to put the game away, and that was the Boston Celtics end up losing in a lopsided fashion against the Knicks. That's how the Knicks got there. The Pacers been chilling. They've been at home in Indianapolis, laid back, chilling, smoking on the cigars, drinking on a little bit of yak, little cognac, probably some at Woodford Reserve, made out of the state of Kentucky, bourbon country. That's how we roll down here. My man, oh no, he said, "Yo, Hank, I don't know none of the players' name. I gotta go to the games for." Oh Lord, he said, "I gotta go to the game and get my what's that say? Camaraderie, camaraderie. I don't know, camaraderie. That's okay. That's all. Look, Night TV, you in the right place. I'm gonna help you out, brother. I'm here for you. I'm gonna help you learn these guys' names so there won't be a problem. Matter of fact, by the time you're done watching the show, you're gonna be the smartest fan in the stand after me. Listen to me for about an hour or so. You're gonna be the smartest fan. I'm gonna get you all the way right, brother. I promise you. You're gonna know who these guys are. Well, look, for the next only person you need to know about is Brunson. And maybe call Anthony Towns, right? I don't really does no. I mean, okay, let me take it back. I can't sit there. I can't sleep on Josh Hart. Josh Hart's a vital part. He's great, plays great defense. He's definitely a game changer on defense. So you need to probably know him. Also, Mitchell. He's probably a good rotation player, 6-man off the bench. Who else we got? What's my man? Play with Brunson and Hart at Villanova. Dang nabbit. Bridges, Mikal Bridges. Need to know him. He's another good player you want to know. Who else we got? I think that's pretty much about it that you probably need to know about. Let's see. As far as the Pacers, Turner, Hallenberg, probably the main two. Isaiah Jackson is a good rotation player coming off the bench. That's pretty much it for the Pacers. As far as Minnesota, Julius Randle, former Knick. Of course, Anthony Edwards. That's pretty much everything. I mean, of course, you got Mike Conley. He's an old head. Vincenzo is another good one. That's pretty much it for Minnesota. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's probably the most important. I do like Wallace. He's pretty much like a 6-man for the Thunder. What's my man's name? Damn it. My man from skinny dude from Gonzaga. Dude look like an anorexic. Look like he needs to put some goddamn meat on his bones. What's his name? Jesus Christ. I lost his damn name. What's his name? Give me some time. Look, I'm old, guys. Y'all got to give me some time. I'll think about it. Jalen Williams, good player. I like him. Good role player. Damn, who's that other? Chet Holmgren. That's the anorexic dude. Damn, I couldn't even think of it. Yes, exactly, Beast Move. That's him. Chet Holmgren. I couldn't think of him. And that dude look like he's malnutrition. He's anorexic. Shame on his parent for not feeding that man. Those players I just named for the Thunder, those are some names you definitely need to make sure you are aware of and know about. But the thing I like about the Thunder is how they play together, the chemistry that they have with each other. That's probably the most important thing, man. They're young. That's one of the key factors for them. They are young, and they're still young. They're still the youngest team in the NBA. But what's so impressive is they're very unselfish. They're very unselfish, and they play together. And you can see the chemistry between the two, between all of them, especially what they consider their big three. Great chemistry, man. They play together. They play good that Nat type defense, man. I mean, when I watched that Denver game, man, they was frustrating Djokovic. They was frustrating the Joker, man. He was so frustrated making bad decision passes. I mean, it was bad. And look, a lot of people don't like to give this young man a lot of credit, but you have to, and that's Caruso. Caruso is what? Jesus Christ. That dude is an asshole in a good way. We got to talk about Caruso is an asshole. I'm trying to figure out why he just shaved his goddamn head. He need to let that shit go. But he keep holding on. It's like Lil Red. I keep holding on, holding, 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 holding back beyond the years. Well, that's what Creaso doing with that goddamn hair. He need to get the goddamn razor, get a straight razor, get some shaving cream or some soap, and shave your head off, man. Let that shit go. My man B Smooth said the X Factor will be Randall. Julius Randle will be the X Factor. Former Laker, former Knicks. Now current Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, I'm sorry. Think about football, guys. You know, football's all year round for me. And then you got this guy right here. One of the biggest haters on this side of Mississippi. His name is Big Ant 11. He said next year Lakers in 5. 5 what? The hell you talking about, Big Ant 11? In 5. Hey, 5. They may not make the playoff next year. Now, if they get Giannis, they probably got a chance. Look, we got to talk about Giannis. Giannis ready to get up out of in Milwaukee. Giannis said, I'm tired of this cold weather. I'm tired of looking at these ugly ass women in Minnesota. All these big white girls with parkas and they look like men, Eskimo men. Let me put that on. Don't let me put that body on. That man's happily married, man. That man loves his beautiful wife and his children. But he said, I'm ready to get them up out of here. I got to get my family up out of out of Milwaukee because there ain't nothing here for us. It's too cold. It's cold 80% of the time here. I got to wear winter coats 8 months out of the year. That's crazy work. And I could take my free agency ass, convince them to trade me out of here, get me to a warm city where I can flourish and get some damn brand deals. Ain't nobody want to come to Milwaukee and shoot no commercials and advertisement. We don't advertise cheese and brats. You know what I'm advertising? North Face jackets, because that's all I need in here, and maybe a snowblower. I'm gonna advertise for Ace Hardware, Home Depot, or Lowe's, so I could get one of these goddamn snowblowers and snow removal for my tractor on my front of my truck. That's what I'm gonna be advertising, because I can't advertise nothing else. This ain't no vacation spot. This ain't no destination spot. It's cold as hell here. I'm sick of it. My man B Smooth said, what do you think he's going to fit in? Well, if he's smart, he'll stay in the East. If he's smart, he will stay in the East. Let me say this. I'll be looking at Miami. You got some shooters down there. That means can't nobody clog up the lane. Won't have to worry about double team because you got to be out on them shooters. Miami, I think, is a good destination. Warm weather, beautiful peoples. Your kids will have fun. You'll still be able to win because the East is soft as hell. You got Tyler Hero. He gonna help keep you from getting double team because they better not leave his ass. So I may be looking at Miami. Great coach, great GM, pretty decent team. Made the playoffs. Why not? I tell you another team I'll be looking. Hey, Beast Move. That's the key right there. No state tax. Be in the state of Florida. Ain't got to worry about no state tax. Oh, yeah, you going to be the king down there. Next biggest thing is LeBron and Dwayne and maybe Shaq. Why not? I think that'd be a great destination spot for him. Now, I got you one more team I would definitely think about going to. He'd be another cold weather state. I hate them Midwest state teams, man. I promise you I do. The only decent one is Chicago. Great city, great great atmosphere, lot to do. But Chicago's not the city I'm thinking about. That city I'm thinking about is Cleveland. Somewhere like Cleveland will be great for Giannis. Another one of those things, have to worry about the double team. You got Mitchell. Now that'll help you. Now, I think more than likely Garland ain't going to be gone because you're going to have to probably put him in the trade in order to get Giannis. But throw Garland in the trade, maybe throw their first round pickup. Maybe another player at it. I think that'll be a nice addition for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Be the biggest name in Cleveland since the day of LeBron. Why not? Why not? Speaking of Big Ant 11, he comes through with the $10 super chat. He said, "I'm gonna bless you with a little bit of money in your pocket." Shout out to Big Ant 11 for following the rules. I said, if you're gonna hate on me, put it in the super chat. Well, guess what Big Ant 11 did with the $10 super chat? He said, "I know one thing. He ain't going to Kentucky." God damn you, Ant. This is some diabolical work right here. He said, "I'm not going to Kentucky." You don't think Giannis, if Kentucky had a team, you don't think Giannis would come to Kentucky? Shame on you. We got the Derby. We got Wilford Reserve. We got basketball here. We love basketball. And we would love Giannis if we had a team. With that being said, the hell with you, Big Ant 11. I'm sick of you and your hate. But I appreciate the $10 super chat. You didn't have to. You chose to. And I appreciate their blessings. Thank you, sir. And not only that, thank you for your service. Ignorant TV said, "You're bugging. He definitely going to Kentucky." I know that's right. Come on down to the Bluegrass State. We'll treat you right down here, Giannis. We ain't gonna disrespect you. We're gonna put a winning product around you to make sure you get what you need, when you need it, how you need it. Here in the state of Kentucky, Bluegrass State, home of Muhammad Ali, Greg Page, and Jimmy Ellis, all once heavyweight champions. We don't play. We appreciate down there. Hot damn. Did y'all just see that light that just flashed? Did y'all just see that light just flashed? Now, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here. It's lightning outside. And you know my wife says, lightning travels. And she'll think it'll come in and get me. Now it's done. Y'all heard that? I gotta be leery, man. I gotta be aware of it. So we have some storms. We've been having some bad storms here lately. So let me say this. Say a special prayer for the people of LaRue County. A special prayer for the people of LaRue County, man. A lot of people. We got 18 deaths that happened in our state between this weekend. So I want y'all definitely make sure y'all say a special prayer for the folks in my state. Prayers go out to them and the families. Please be safe out here. Please be safe. And if you got bad weather and your perspective safe, I hope you're safe. Hunker down, man, and be safe. Don't be out in this weather, in this storm. Don't be one of those storm chasers. That sound like crazy shit to me, but you know some people are gonna do that. Don't be them guys if that's not what you're built for. Don't do it. It's not worth it. hunker down, man. Be safe. Take care of yourself. So, again, special prayers for the people in my state, man. Just be careful. Fortunate for me, I didn't suffer anything, no damage, no home damage, nothing like that. Went to the other house, no damage. They good over there, so everything's good. But I did see in a neighborhood where some trees was down, uprooted, and fortunate enough, these trees didn't fall down on the house. It went sideways. So if they had a car in the yard, I mean, in their driveway at where it was, it would have been bad. It would have been real bad, but it looked like it was no car damage. Wife just sent me a text and saying, my food's done. Shout out to my beautiful wife. My man Reese said, I'm late, but I'm here. Reese, that's all that matters, brother. Hopefully while you're here, you do me a solid and you
push the goddamn button.
Hopefully, Reese, you hit that damn like button. Don't just be here watching and freeloading. Hit the like button for the brother. I appreciate it. That's goddamn right. Hit that goddamn like button. Reese, you didn't miss much. We talking about how the NBA playoffs is going to stack up. We also talked about Kaylin and Angel Reese, a love and hate relationship. We talked about a couple free agent signings. We talked about who I think was the key players you really need to be watching out for. That's pretty much it. And then we also talked about I had to kind of make a call an audible on my pick because I was riding with Boston and Thunder in the finals. Boston winning back-to-back, but now that the Boston Celtics are no longer there, I have to make adjustments. Now I'm going with the New York Knicks against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I got the Oklahoma City Thunder winning. I didn't say how many games. I think it's going to be a competitive series. I think it's going. Let me say this: I'm gonna go with Oklahoma City in 6 games. I'm gonna go. This dude here ain't shit. I swear to God. Reese, you know how you got some guys that just won't say some wild stuff in the chat and get my attention. Well, I got one right. This dude is wild as hell. But Reese, like I was saying, I got Oklahoma in 6 over the New York Knicks. And in the words of my man Sharon Bracey, aka Sharon, let's go Knicks. Now, the reason I root for the Knicks is my brother's a Knicks fan, so let's go Knicks. I want to see the Knicks go. I'm looking forward to seeing, like I said, this big the Knicks and Pacers game. Back in the days in the 90s, they always had a great battle in the playoffs. Looking forward to watching that series get played starting tomorrow. Tonight we have the Oklahoma City Thunder facing off the Minnesota Vikings. You got some guys picking with the Minnesota. I'm going with the Thunder. I think it's going to go 7. And, you know, the good thing about Minnesota, man, is they was in the playing game. See, a lot of us forget about that. They was in the playing game, right? They had to play in order to get to the playoffs. Well, let me take it back. Not really get the play. They was in. They was going to get the seed that they was going to get. But they was in the playing games. And they could have been out. But they won. And they continued to progress and move and kept moving on. So shout out to Minnesota for even getting to this point of the Western Conference Championship game. Same place where they got to last season before they lost to the Dallas Mavericks. But looking forward to that series as well. But with that being said, let me acknowledge one of the biggest haters on this side of Mississippi. This guy's name is Big Ant 11. Big Ant 11 with another $10 super chat, aka sponsor of the show. Big Ant 11 question was any toys damaged? He said, was any of them, not one, not two, was any of them? Was any of my toys damaged? Well, Big Ant 11 with your hating ass. Okay, Big Atlanta 11 with your hateful ass. You a goddamn hater. You gotta be ashamed. I don't have toys. I got collectibles. Go to hell, Big Atlanta 11. You ain't shit. But let me say this. I appreciate your super chat, the $10 super chat. You didn't have to. You chose to, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the blessing, sir. And like I've been said every time, I will continue to say it. Thank you for your service. My man Reese says, Clayton Clark almost had a triple-double in the first half. Go already. God damn. Reese, she ended up with that triple-double. And like I was talking earlier, 20 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Reese, that's superstar status right there. You got to respect that. You got to respect that. And this thing with Angel Reese, man, like I was saying earlier, this could be a good thing for the WNBA. But what they need to do, they need to capitalize on it. That's the key. You need to capitalize. They keep talking about all the money they want, this and that. You got to capitalize on it. You have to capitalize. But before I go, I got a couple things I want to show. One of the things I want to show is my action figure / Funko Pop of the week, as well as album of the week. With that being said, let's go.
Yeah, I thought I was history. Well, goddamn, honky, that compliments like that.
So, action figure / Funko Pop of the week is Deadpool. One of my favorite characters from the Marvel Universe, as well as one of my favorite rappers. Definitely in my top 5. Y'all can hate on me if you want to. I don't care. Eminem. Marshall Mathers 2 album. Shout out to Eminem. My man Reese said, I'm talking about the game right now. Oh, I didn't know they was playing right now. I appreciate the update, Reese. Shout out to Caitlin Clark, man. Do your thing, young lady. I ain't gonna judge on you because you white. I when I see talent, and she talented. She got skills. Ain't got nothing to do with her color. She's a cold ass chick, boy. What's your take on that? Reese is being a baby. God damn. Be Smooth, you ain't shit. Look, I said it earlier, Be Smooth. In my opinion, I think Angel Reese is jealous of Caitlin Clark. I really do think she's jealous. And the reason why she's jealous is because she's getting more press and more pub than her. We seen it. Talk about made that clip. Talk about, well, you know, Caitlin Clark's not the only girl that came into the league last year and brought eyes to the look her. Again, Angel Reese, you soft on the ass. You're a very beautiful young woman, nice to look at, pretty, well put together. But other than that, that's the only thing you better than Caitlin Clark at. You got a bad attitude, your game ain't that good. You jealous, and your game ain't that good. You can't score like her, your game ain't that good. She could damn near out-rebound you because your game ain't that good. She definitely get more assists than you because your game ain't that good. And she's tripling sometimes on the night on the scoring because your game ain't that good. Look, you a nice player. You're not a great player. Caitlin Clark is a great player, whether people want to admit it or not. Now, y'all can hate on because she's a white girl out there killing these sisters. Call her what you want to. But she good, man. You can't sleep on that. You can't let that go past. She's a good player, man. No, let me stop selling her short. She great. She Hall of Fame worthy right now. Look, Iowa already recognized they retired her jersey in Iowa. They recognize a real one? Come on now. She's a real one. Yeah, you gotta acknowledge that. I'm just saying. Big Smooth, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He's a hater, man. God damn, man. Big Ant Left said they both terrible to me. Woo. Big Anthony, boy, you cold blooded. I mean, I'm talking about Rick James cold blooded. I mean, god damn. I got hit this for you.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Big Anthony, like, how could you say that? They both terrible me. He said both of them. Not one or the other. They both. Shame on you, Big Anthony. Shame on you. But I want y'all to check out this video, man. Because right now they still pushing this again about feeling like women should be, the women WNBA players should be getting paid just as much as, or if not more, than the guys. And this guy does a street interview, and I think he did a great job. But I definitely want to go to the video, and we'll definitely have a conversation about it. Let's go.
So do you feel like WNBA players should get paid more salary?
100%, yeah.
Why?
Because it's an underrated women's sport. As of like 2 years ago, until Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they got into the system, I feel like that was not appreciated as much.
Do you know that last year the WNBA generated about $200 million or less, and the NBA generated over $10 billion? $10 billion. Where's that money gonna come from?
Bruh.
Take it from the men, take it from the men, take it from the men.
But the thing is, the NBA is already donating to the WNBA, and they're already taking a loss. So what can they do to increase the viewership and make more people want to tune in and go to the games?
Sponsorships. Like, get women the deals and the sponsorships that they give the men. If you give us that, we'll get all the credit, I feel like. If we see KD and you see any other line that's out there that's giving it to men, the same thing will happen to women, I feel like. And then that's where the exposure comes from.
So let me ask you a question. You got your homegirl with you.
Yeah.
When was the last time you guys went to a WNBA game to watch it and just support?
I would say 3 years ago for me. I was in college at that time.
I feel like that's one of the biggest ways that they can increase the salaries, that women have to start supporting women. And even though they may not watch the WNBA, some women go to NBA games and they don't watch the NBA. They have to make it an outing, get their man to get them tickets to a WNBA game, get a WNBA jersey, get Asia Wilson shoes and stuff like that. That's the way that they can get paid more. Would you agree?
I agree. I agree. 100%.
Appreciate you.
She had to concede. She had to admit, oh, you're right. Ladies of the WNBA, if you want to see y'all get more money, more opportunity, more revenue, more sponsorship and all that, first things first, you got to put a good product on the court. That's first thing. Next thing, you got to get butts in the seat. You got to get butts in the seat. And then your star players that star players, you got to really uplift them and promote them. Y'all don't want to promote Caitlin Clark. Why wasn't she in on the Olympic team? Even if she was a 10th player, 11th player on the bench, put her on the team just for publicity reasons. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all feel like we entitled. We want these old head ass WNBA players who shouldn't have been on the team. You want to be able to put your product out there and put it in the best light. That means your young and up-and-coming stars, let them play. Let them be in them all-star games. Let them play. But what we can't do is have situations where Angel Reese is really carrying on and acting and really hating on Caitlin Clark. Look, Angel Reese, she's the best player in y'all WNBA. Probably next to Asia Wilson. Them your top two best players. I know you might not want to accept it. I know you may not be okay with it, but you got to let it happen. Sometimes you just got to let it happen, and admit it and accept it. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Can't do that. Because that's what y'all doing when y'all keep trying to knock this young lady down for whatever reason. Because she's getting too much pub, because she's getting too much highlights, because she's getting too blue bits, or because she's white. Can't do that. Let that young lady be great, and let that young lady bring the eyes to the audience. Bring the audience to the arenas, to the venue, to the TVs. If that's what she's gonna do, let her do her job. What they call it? The Jordan rules. Jordan brought eyes back to the NBA. Let it happen. But you try to discourage her, hurt her, injure. That's not gonna help. Them fans are selling out their look. Caitlin Clark selling out their arenas when they play the home court. The Pacers, not the Pacers. What am I thinking about? The Pacers. I'm thinking about the. I'm thinking about the road team, but she does play for any other team. The Fever. I'm sorry. There we are. They selling out the women's home games, man. So if that's the case, when she comes to your prospective city, more than likely it's got a chance of selling out. Let's put butts in the seat. That's more money. So let's make it happen by promoting her instead of trying to down her and dog her out just because you don't like the girl and all the publicity that she is getting. So what? Everybody's going to eat. Everybody's going to benefit. But they can't if they won't come to arena and she's not playing because y'all have hurt her, beat her up, broke her down. Dog walking in the news. That ain't gonna help the situation. So how about y'all come together and say, let's do what we can. They're really trying to promote the game. And part of promoting the game is encouraging, uplifting the great players in the league like A.J. Wilson and Caitlin Clark. I'm just saying. Be Smooth, that's just my take on the stuff. That's just my take on it. And with that being said, I'm going to get at it because y'all hear the storms in the background. It's storming. And I'm going to have to hunker down. Go to the basement where everything else is. Might have to go to my safe space and hide in the storage area where there's no windows, no glass, nothing. I may have to. With that being said, guys, make sure y'all check in and tune in with me tomorrow. I will be going live tomorrow on the show. We're going to react to some of the things I've seen on social media. Got some great clips we're going to talk about. Make sure you're here to rock with me at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central. Rock with me. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, if y'all haven't become members to the channel, what are you waiting on? Shame on you. Let me drop the link so y'all become members. Need y'all to become members to the channel. Right? I'm going to drop my member. I've been dropping some great things as far as the membership, man. So I need for y'all to be a part of the membership. Join. It's not expensive. Right? It's not expensive. I'm not going to bust your head with the membership. Right? So y'all make sure y'all tune in and become a member of the basement. And y'all can see the things I do on the behind the scenes. You know, I just shot episode 40 of the membership. Got a couple albums that I added to the collection. Well, at least one album. Let me say that. I showed some more collectibles that I got. A few action figures, a few Funko Pops that I added to the collection. So check that out. Become a member so y'all can get the behind the scenes look at that. And I have some more stuff coming out for the members. So with that being said, I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Right on.